Good evening, and welcome to the Crypto Overnighter. I'm Nicodemus, and I will be your host as we take a look at the latest cryptocurrency news and analysis. So sit back, relax, and let's get started. And remember, none of this is financial advice.
And it's 10 p.m. Pacific on Sunday, August 27th, 2023. Welcome back to the Crypto Overnighter, where we have no sponsors, no hidden agendas, and no BS. But we do have the news, so let's talk about that. My voice is still kind of going in and out, so we'll run with it for as long as we can. Tonight, we're diving into Binance's latest run-in with regulatory woes and what that means for its future. Ripple is caught in an SEC trap that could either destroy it or set a new legal precedent for the crypto world. Meanwhile, even the DEA isn't immune to crypto scams. Tether's mining operations are shrouded in secrecy, fueling both curiosity and skepticism. Magnate Finance executes a rug pull, walking away with millions, and Pepecoin is rocked by a massive internal theft. Binance is the world's largest crypto exchange. They also seem to be in trouble a lot. I don't know if the two facts are related, but at any rate, the company delisted 5 Russian banks from its peer-to-peer trading platform. This move comes after scrutiny from the Wall Street Journal. The banks were involved with facilitating the transfer of rubles to other countries. Binance stated that it aims to comply with global sanctions rules. The U.S. Department of Justice is investigating Binance for potential violations of American sanctions on Russia. Despite the delisting, some traders claim they can still use the sanctioned banks by selecting alternative payment options. Binance is also urging low-cap crypto projects to commit tokens to its savings product. They've contacted projects with low liquidity tokens to enhance liquidity protection on the platform. Amid regulatory scrutiny, Binance has lost key banking partners, including MasterCard, which ended its partnership for a crypto card in several countries. Now let's dive deeper. Binance's decision to delist Russian banks from its P2P platform is a significant move. It shows the exchange is feeling the heat from regulatory bodies, not just in the US, but globally. This could be a strategic step to mitigate legal challenges, especially with the ongoing DOJ investigation. But let's not forget, some traders claim they can still bypass these controls, which raises questions about the effectiveness of such measures. On the other hand, urging low-cap projects to commit tokens to its savings product is a clever but risky strategy. It's a way to boost trading activity and perhaps regain some of the lost trust among its user base. However, it also exposes users to potential market manipulation, especially with the low liquidity tokens. And let's talk about losing MasterCard as a partner. That is a big deal. It's another sign that traditional financial institutions are distancing themselves from Binance amid its regulatory troubles. This could have a cascading effect, making it harder for Binance to form new partnerships and maintain its dominant position in the market. So what we're seeing here is a crypto giant navigating a minefield of regulatory and trust issues. It's a precarious balance. One false move could have far-reaching implications. Pay attention to this one, folks. This story is far from over. As Binance dances on a regulatory tightrope, another crypto bigwig, Ripple, finds itself in a legal quagmire of its own. If you're as intrigued as we are, smash that like button and turn on notifications. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming up. The U.S. Securities Exchange Commission filed aiding and abetting allegations against Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse. Pro-XRP attorney John Deaton argues that the SEC's charges are flawed. He emphasized that testimony from former SEC officials Bill Henman and Jay Clayton have classified XRP as a non-security. Deaton suggests that the SEC's strategy aims to pressure Ripple into a weak settlement position. The SEC's case faces challenges, such as proving recklessness regarding institutional sales. Ripple can counter-argue with programmatic sales, which are generally considered above board. The SEC also has a weak distinction between domestic and international sales. Internal shifts in the SEC's trial team indicate a lack of preparedness. XRP's trading volume has fallen, while development activity rises. The SEC's case against Ripple is more than just a legal battle, it's a strategic move that could backfire. The agency seems to be cornering itself, especially with the recent reorganization of its trial team. This could be a sign of internal chaos, reflecting a lack of confidence in their own case. Deaton's call for Hinman and Clayton's testimony could be a game changer. It puts the SEC in a tight spot, forcing them to confront their own inconsistencies. If these former officials were to testify, it could potentially unravel the SEC's case, exposing a flawed strategy aimed more at intimidation than justice. The SEC's shaky ground is further evidenced by their difficulty in proving recklessness in Ripple's institutional sales. This weakens the SEC's case and could lead to their downfall in court. The decline in XRP's trading volume, coupled with the rise in development activity, is intriguing. It suggests that, despite the legal woes, Ripple is pushing forward. This resilience could be a thorn in the SEC's side, making it even harder for them to present a convincing case. It seems to me the SEC's case against Ripple appears to be a high-stakes gamble, one that they are increasingly likely to lose, given the mounting challenges in their own internal disarray. It's a situation that not only embarrasses the SEC, but also serves as a pivotal moment in crypto regulation. While Ripple battles its way through legal complexities, the DEA isn't bulletproof against the crypto Wild West. Hit that subscribe button to keep the stories coming. As you can probably guess, this is our cover story for tonight. The U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency recently fell victim to a crypto scam. The agency lost $55,000 in Tether. Now, we were just talking about Binance's troubles. While it's not directly related, this happened after the DEA served over $500,000 worth of USDT from 2 Binance accounts suspected of laundering drug money. The DEA sent a test transfer of $45.36 in USDT to the U.S. Marshals Service. A scammer noticed this and created a crypto wallet that mimicked the U.S. Marshals address. This scammer then sent a token to the DEA's wallet. The DEA, thinking it was the Marshals' address, sent over $55,000 to the scammer. The FBI is now leading an investigation into the incident. The stolen funds have been converted to Ethereum and transferred to another wallet. The DEA tried to freeze the funds by contacting Tether, but it was too late. So what's going on here? The DEA, an agency responsible for enforcing drug laws, couldn't even secure its own crypto transactions. This isn't just a blunder. It's a glaring example of how even government agencies are struggling to keep up with the fast-paced crypto world. The scammer didn't just trick the DEA, they exposed a systemic flaw. And let's not forget, this is the same DEA that seized those funds in the first place, suspecting them of being tied to illegal activities. The irony is rich. The scammer used a technique known as dusting, sending a small amount of USDT to match the DEA's test transaction. This is a tactic that's often used in the crypto world, but it's also a tactic that can be used against you, as the DEA found out the hard way. Now the FBI is involved, but what can they really do? The funds were already converted to Ethereum and moved to another wallet. This is the decentralized world fighting back, showing that it's not so easy to seize and control assets when you're dealing with blockchain technology. So what's the takeaway? Always double check your transactions, even if you're a government agency. And for the rest of us, this is a lesson in the power and risks of decentralization. The government may try to regulate and control, but as this incident shows, they're not always up to the task. They couldn't even keep their own funds safe, and they couldn't control the situation once the funds left the centralized reach of Tether. From the DEA's embarrassing loss to Tether's mysterious mining saga, let's dive into what's hidden in Tether's smoke and mirrors. If you're enjoying the ride so far, make sure to follow us. You won't regret it. Tether CEO Paulo Arduino has been tight-lipped about the company's Bitcoin mining locations. He hinted at operations in South America, but gave no further details. Arduino shared a photo of a container with photoshopped Tether Energy logo, sparking curiosity and skepticism. Some question the legitimacy of the mining site, while others accuse the photo of being digitally altered. Tether Energy is set to commence operations in Latin America soon, aiming to decentralize Bitcoin's network. The company is also working on mining software called Moria to provide more transparency within the Bitcoin mining industry. The secrecy surrounding Tether's mining operations has fueled both intrigue and skepticism. Arduino's reluctance to disclose the exact location could be a strategic move to avoid unnecessary scrutiny or harassment. However, the photoshopped logo has raised eyebrows, leading some to question Tether's credibility. This skepticism isn't baseless, given the company's history of regulatory scrutiny. The upcoming launch of Tether Energy in Latin America could be a game-changer for Bitcoin's decentralization. Yet the lack of transparency raises questions about the company's long-term intentions and the sustainability of its operations. Is Tether genuinely committed to decentralizing Bitcoin, or is this a ploy to divert attention from ongoing controversies? The introduction of Moria could potentially revolutionize transparency in Bitcoin mining. But until Tether comes clean about its mining operations, the crypto community will remain skeptical. The company's secretive approach might be a double-edged sword, offering both strategic advantages and potential pitfalls. In a space that values transparency and decentralization, Tether's current approach seems paradoxical. It's a situation that warrants close monitoring, as the implications for Bitcoin and the broader crypto market could be significant. Tether's enigmatic operations raise eyebrows, but Magnate Finance's actions are causing outright alarm. Magnate Finance is an Ethereum Layer 2 lending project. Or they were. I say that because Magnate Finance pulled off an exit scam, and in doing so, they made off with $6.4 million. Security firm PeckShield called it a rug pull. They found Magnate Finance manipulated the price oracle. This drained all user deposits. The team wiped their digital presence. Social media accounts and official website are gone. On-chain analyst Zach XBT warned about this. He linked Magnate Finance to a previous $4.8 million scam by Soulfire. This is the second rug pull on Base Network this month. Swiftland was the first, disappearing with $460,000. Now, let's think about this. Magnate Finance didn't just vanish, they left a trail. PeckShield tracked $1.34 million in DAI tokens moved to a new address. They also moved $1 million to the BNB Smart Chain. 5 wallets were linked to the scammers. The funds ended up in Ethereum Layer 2 platforms like Optimism and Arbitrum. Around 295 Ethereum and 1.3 million DAI are still on the Base chain. The Base network is becoming a hotspot for scams. As I said, Swirlend also pulled a rug pull. They drained $290,000 from Base and $170,000 from Linné. This isn't just a Magnate Finance issue, it's a Base network issue. Zach XBT's warning was a red flag that went unnoticed. He had even linked Magnate Finance to a previous scam by Soulfire. This shows a pattern, a recurring nightmare for Base network users. So what's the takeaway? Trust is fragile in the crypto world, and when projects like Magnate Finance break it, they don't just steal money, they erode faith in decentralized systems. But here's the kicker. They're not invincible. They leave traces, they make mistakes. And each mistake is a lesson for us, a step closer to making decentralized finance more secure and resilient. But for now, the Base network has some serious house cleaning to do. Magnate Finance pulled the rug, but in Pepecoin's case, the rug pull was a friendly fire incident. Let's explore this internal betrayal. If you think these stories are eye-opening, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for more. Pepecoin, a meme coin that once soared in the crypto market, is now embroiled in a scandal. 3 former team members allegedly stole 16 trillion Pepecoin tokens. These tokens were worth about $15 million. They were moved to exchanges like OKX, Binance, KuCoin, and Bybit. Then they were sold. The remaining team member confirmed the theft. The multi-signature wallet, designed for added security, was compromised. It was reduced from a 5 of 8 signer count to a 2 of 8. This means fewer people were needed to authorize transactions. The stolen tokens were worth about 4% of the total supply. The remaining supply is said to be in safe hands. The price of Pepecoin fell about 18% after the theft. It recovered slightly, but it's still down. This isn't just a story of theft. It's a tale of broken trust and failed security in the decentralized world. The remaining Pepecoin team member blames the theft on, quote, big egos and greed. But what does it say about a project when its own team can't be trusted? The multi-signature wallet was supposed to be a security feature, yet it became the weakest link. This incident raises questions about the reliability of such security measures. Did the team trust in a poor tool, or did they use an excellent tool poorly? The Pepecoin founder now vows to move forward. He plans to fully decentralize the project and burn the remaining tokens. But can Pepecoin ever recover from this blow? Trust, once lost, is hard to regain. The community is skeptical. Some are even questioning the founder's version of events. This incident serves as a cautionary tale for the crypto community. It highlights the risks involved, even when you think you're safe. It's a wake-up call for investors and projects alike to reevaluate their security protocols. Because in the world of crypto, sometimes the enemy is within. So as we watch Pepecoin's next moves, let's also take this as a lesson in the importance of trust, security, and due diligence in the volatile world of cryptocurrency. So what happened? First off, Binance delisted Russian banks from its P2P trading platform in a bid to comply with global sanctions. Amidst a DOJ investigation and the loss of key partners like MasterCard, Binance is also encouraging low-cap crypto projects to commit tokens. It's a complex dance of legal and trust challenges for the crypto giant. Ripple is in hot water with the SEC, but mounting evidence and legal strategies suggest the agency might be the one to eventually get burned. The SEC's case is riddled with inconsistencies and a lack of preparedness, making it a high-stakes gamble that could redefine crypto regulations. The DEA got a taste of its own medicine. They lost $55,000 in Tether to a scammer after failing to secure their transaction. It's a glaring example that even government agencies are not immune to the fast-paced, decentralized world of crypto. Tether remains tight-lipped about its mining operations. While they've hinted at operations in Latin America, a Photoshopped logo and the upcoming launch of Tether Energy have raised both curiosity and eyebrows. Transparency, or the lack thereof, could make or break their mining endeavor. Magnate Finance pulled off a $6.4 million exit scam, highlighting that the base network is becoming a hotspot for such frauds. Trust is fragile in the crypto world, and this incident is a step backward for decentralized systems. Lastly, Pepecoin's internal theft of $15 million serves as a cautionary tale. Even multi-sig wallets can be compromised. It's a lesson in the importance of due diligence for investors and projects alike. And that's going to do it for us tonight. I want to thank you, my listeners, because when you stop listening, I will stop talking. If you enjoyed tonight's show, then please like, follow, subscribe, leave a rating, or maybe a review. And in the meantime, we'll see you tomorrow night.